these two teams, if each team takes 2 sets in this particular game, they would have to go for the final set. That is calculated at 15 points. So if you get to 15 first, you would have taken the fifth set as well as the win. Agnes Akanyo preparing to serve for Coach Malik Damela's side. Player with lots of experience, has been called to the national team a couple of times. Peaceful Sinje with the mistake. Fiona Nazite, surely it's a free ball. The pickup from Kapatwesi Miri. Options for Dorian acting. Up high, Agoro Cecilia. She was flawless in the previous set. Once again, Agoro Cecilia gets a second go at it. Sent over. Peaceful Sinje with the pickup. Fiona Nazite with options. Cross court. What a swing that is, but power is nothing without control. Maureen Mamula, we are yet to see her actions into this. She has yet exerted her dominance on this game. She's the best player on court today. I would say from what I've seen her produce over the recent years. She has played for the national team, but we are yet to see her fingerprints on this game. But the ball is misread by Peaceful Sinje. And Swedish Volleyball Club starts off from where they ended in the previous set, and they just took the first 2 points. And serving once again is Agnes Akanyo, who is all smiles, happy about what is transpiring. I see lots of fans right there who have come to enjoy this particular game of volleyball. Kids as well. Normally we always have girls from Zambia Girls School coming to enjoy this particular game, but today we are yet to see them. But if they appear, it will be a beautiful sighting, as what a swing that was comes off the block, and the combination of Maureen Mamula and the sister Faith Magolo on the front court together with Peace Bosinje. This is a block with lots of experience. This trio right there, Piscalans, Miracalans with the pickup, Agoro Cecilia, the one hand keeps the ball alive. Comfort Tesimire sends it over, but this time she uses too much energy, sails outside, and Belinda Jepkirui prepares to serve. Comfort Tesimire, just like the name says, is comforted by her fellow players. Straight into Hilary Akankunda, Scap High, Agoro Cecilia. This time, again it goes outside. Cecilia Ogol really has to reduce on the margin and the room for errors. She's the reason as to why NDEJJE University almost took the previous set from them. But their resilience helped them, and I'm not surprised that we are tied at 1-1. Remember, this is the third set. I see the likes of Talema Wellington from Nemo Volleyball Club. They played their game earlier on, and they managed to dispatch Gulu in a brilliant fashion at 3-0. What a block that is from Doreen Akiteng. Peace Businje was trying to go for a dump, but the turnaround block from Doreen Akiteng was very brilliant. I'm not surprised that they pick up the point. And going to serve is Doreen Akiteng. But she clatters that ball into the net and just gifts this NDEJJE University side with another one. NDEJJE University at 4 and Sports Volleyball Club at 3. Remember, if you're just joining us right now, this is the National Volleyball League, the creme de la creme in ladies category. We have 2 games that are going to happen. This is the first one, and the second one is going to happen between UC Volleyball Club, a team that has been showing brilliance in the previous set. Remember, in this second round, we watched them playing against Nemo Stars, and they gave them a lot of sweat. They took the first set, only Nemo to come from behind with the legs of Georgia Aporo and took that set. But remember, it is UCU is the team that first-handed Sports Volleyball Club their loss. That is the main category for a very long time running. This Sports Volleyball Club was yet to lose a game in this season. The entire first round, they didn't test any defeat. But in the second round, UCU was the first team to open the floodgates, and Nemo Stars was watching. They copied their notes and also came and handed him their second loss. So in terms of table standings, Nemo Stars is in the lead, that is in the men's category, with only one loss, and that loss was handed to them by Sports Volleyball Club. And in the ladies category, it is NDEJJE University that is leading, and NDEJJE University is yet to lose a game. Will their season continue? Will they be invincible up to the time we get to play the playoffs? Let's wait and watch. Only 3 games, around 3-4 games that are remaining for us to wrap up the regular season. What a swing that is from the center. The connection between Fiona Nazite and Lydia Asimo is right on the money. What a swing that was. It is a jackhammer of sorts that really dented the court. Faith Magole preparing to serve for NDEJJE University. She clatters that ball into the net, and just like we saw in the previous 2 sets, the mistakes, the errors in terms of serving are eating up these 2 teams. Just like that one, they just are gifted Sports Volleyball Club with the point. So it seems as we went into the hurdle, as we went into rest, it seems like NDEJJE University really adjusted their mistakes. I'm not surprised that they are leading right now at 8-4. Sky high, Maureen Mwamula, and she picks up her first points of this set with a sky high block, rather attack, clattering, tearing through the block and picking up the point. It is 9-4 in favor of NDEJJE University. If you're a person who believes in suspicion, it seems from the look of things, it seems every time NDEJJE University is playing from the left-hand side of the court, where they started the game from, they are winning. And from the look of things, it seems like they are under lead. So if they win this, if you're very good at being in terms of suspicion, you would say every time NDEJJE University is stepping on the left-hand side of the court, they are surely going to take the win. And Sports Volleyball Club is surely lucky. What a powerful swing that was from Lydia Asimo, but she couldn't keep that into the confines of the court. Sives outside, and Sports picks up their 6 points. Earlier on they were behind by over 5, but they are slowly reducing on the deficit. It is only 3 points that are separating the 2 sides. The pickup from the captain, Belinda Jepkirui. The dump is spread and picked up well once again. Belinda Jepkirui with option. Lydia Asimo coming off the block is kept alive by Doreen Akitin. Up high, Agnes Akanyo. Hilary Akankunda crashes through the block of Fiona Nazite and picks up another point for Sports, 7-9. And Sports Volleyball Club comes within only 2 points. The cushion that have been set by NDEJJE University, the 5-point cushion, is slowly reducing. And Sports Volleyball Club are trying to let us know they do mean business here at their home ground. Cecilia Agol, all the way from Sudan, right there onto the front court. The pick by Sumaya Ndagire keeps the ball at bay. Another pickup from the middle blocker. Up high, Hilary Akankunda. The dump is read well. Peace Businje kept into play once again. Options right here. Cross court, comes off the block and drops into the front court. The block is majestic right there from Lydia Asimo. They pick up the 10-point, 10 for NDEJJE and 7 for Sports Volleyball Club. Peace Businje with the service. Straight into Hilary Akankunda. Up high, Hilary Akankunda. Cross court. Sumaya Ndagiro with the pickup. The dump is read well. Hilary Akankunda once again, but this time power is nothing without control. Ball serves outside, and NDEJJE University all smiles the likes of Lydia Asimo as they pick up an easy point. Fiona Nazito on the front court together with the captain Belinda Jempkirui, as well as Lydia Asimo, tasked with the effort of blocking or defending for NDEJJE University. Peace Businje with another service. The pickup options, back set by, what a majestic pickup that is from Sumaya Ndagire at only 58 kilograms. But just like I mentioned earlier on, Maureen Mamula is yet to put her fingerprints all over this game. She has just only picked up 1 point for this NDEJJE University side in this first set. But Kafa Tresimiri goes sky high and gives them a chance. Comfort Tresimiri preparing to serve right here, all the way from Mitoma district. Started playing at Maryhill High School. The center once again, the shut down, read well by Sumaya Ndagire. What a beautiful piece of cover that was. In the center once again, it seems like they are trading the middle blockers right there. First it was Lydia Asimo who was blocked, but this time that is Agnes Akanyo, sky high through the center and picks up a point for Sports Volleyball Club, who are within 2 points. 9 Sports NDEJJE at 11. Comfort to Simire with the service. Lydia Asimo. She never got that ball. It was a decoy. Dorin Akiten cross court. Hilary Akankunda. The one-handed pickup by Sumaya Andagiri is flawless. Maureen Mwamula. She drops that ball into the backcourt, and who is offering apology is Shamira Kalans, who feels as a libero she would have picked that ball easily, but the drive for Maureen Mwamula tended to almost lied unto them, and they couldn't keep that ball into play. Damolira Malik getting a couple of instructions from one of the most experienced players for this Sports Volleyball Club side, who is now featuring in the Serie B Tigers side. Remember, Sports Volleyball Club has around 3 teams. They have Sports Men who are featuring in Serie A. They have Tigers, that is Sports featuring in Serie B. And they also have in the ladies category Sports Volleyball Club, that is the ladies side, which is featuring today, stretching the lead of that is NDEJJE University. Sky high is Faith Magole, all the way from Chirokole in Kawempe. She just drops a hammer as she gives NDEJJE University with a 13th point. Fiona Nazite with the service, and she picks up an ace for NDEJJE University side. And surely NDEJJE University do mean business. They understand what is at stake. If they lose this set, Sports Volleyball Club, considering the fact they're at home, they will be running away with the advantage, donning blue, white, as well as black. Fiona Nazite with the service. The set, Hilary Akankuda flying from the back right there. Fiona Nazite, what a good pickup that is. And the center, the pickup from that is none other than Sumaya Andagire, keeps the ball alive. The touch onto the net, is it from Goro Cecilia? No, it is from Agnes Akanyo, and the referee reads that well. That is the first referee, that is Jethro Kasaije, gifting this NDEJJE University side with 15 points, 15 for NDEJJE and 10 for Sports Volleyball Club. NDEJJE University took the first set, but going into that break, Sports Volleyball Club came back firing in all the right cylinders and picked up their first set as well. So we are tied at 1 set apiece. But whoever takes this third set would have taken the advantage. Remember, this is a best of 5 series. The play is best of 5. So if you take the first 3 sets, you come out victorious. Agnes Akanyo with the service. A floater once again. The pickup is flawless. Up high. And this time, the best player on these 2 teams, that's Maureen Mamula, just goes sky high and clatters one right down, picking up the 16th point for NDEJJE University. Belinda Jepkerui preparing to serve. The captain, Belinda Jepkerui, been playing for NDEJJE University since 2010. That is over 14 years featuring for this NDEJJE University side. She has won a lot in these NDEJJE University colors. She's one of the most experienced players. The one-handed pickup is good. Surely it is a free ball. The pickup once again, Dorin Akiteng, and skying up high is Agoro Cecilia, who clatters it off the block, and Sports Volleyball Club picks up another point. Dorin Akiteng preparing to serve. She's one of the best setters in these categories. That is the ladies category. That is Dorin Akiteng. Jersey number 2. Peace Pusinje with the pickup. Up high, Maureen Mamula. Sent over once again. Sumaya Ndagire. Back set. But the block was right there to shut her down. Peace Pusinje with the dump. The one-handed pickup is not good from Akanyo Agnes. And Peace Pusinje is all smiles. I know the daughter is really Happy with the execution the mom is putting, the display the mom is showing. NDEJJE University at 17 and Sports Volleyball Club at 12. But what a mistake. I'll not be surprised. I think Coach Malik Damura needs a timeout right now because it seems that NDEJJE University are running away this game. And it's just like I said, I don't have any magic, but it's just I felt the fact that these two teams are becoming uneven. It seems like the seesaw was waning onto one side, the weight was heavy onto this Sports Volleyball Club side, and NDEJJE University is up at 18, Sports Volleyball Club at 12. So it's a 6-point cushion that is separating these two sides. Sports Volleyball Club has a tough hill to climb if they are to get back into quotation to compete, rub shoulders with these big girls of NDEJJE University. Earlier on, I saw Emma Kato around. He traveled with his NDEJJE University ladies side. Belinda Jeb Krui in the back court. On the front court, we have Peace Businje. We have Maureen Mwamula, as well as the high and towering Peace Lydia Asimo for this NDEJJE University side. A service, Faith Magole. The pick up from Doreen, that is Comfort to Simiri. The swing is picked up once again, but this time Cecilia Agol just got an easy point. 13 for Sports Volleyball Club. It's a 5-point cushion separating the two sides. But NDEJJE University do mean business here at Gogonya Road, or Sports Grounds, home of classic volleyball. From a beam with the service, the pickup from the Kosigai girls representative, that is Belinda Jepkurui, and the swing from Maureen Mamula all the way from Chilokore in Kawempe is brilliant, and it gives NDEJJE University 1 point. That is at 19-13. NDEJJE University, if they do take this set, they would have picked up the advantage. They had the advantage in the first set, but Sports Volleyball Club came back firing and picked up an easy one as well. Up high, Hilary Akankunda, Smaya Ndagir with the picker, sent over. Surely it's a free ball. Shamira Kalanzi, Akiteng, what a pickup that is, but with Businje sky high and crashes that ball right outside, and Sports Volleyball Club slowly gaining and breeding momentum and going to serve is their jersey number 15, that is none other than Esther Tumwebaze Esther, tasked with the chance to serve for this all the way from Isinjiro at 1.7 meters 67 kilograms. That is Esther Tumwebaze. Agoro Cecilia keeps the ball away, alive, sent by Agnes Akanyo. Lydia Asimo, right down the center, crashes it off the block and smiles all over for this. I see, but how many times has Sumaya and Agire really saved this NDEJJE University side with her flawless pickups, brilliant pickups? She's surely, for me, one of the best players on this NDEJJE University side. I mean, how many highlights has she showcased with that brilliant pickups from the backcourt, whether it's been on dumps or been on spikes? She has really been brilliant, has been at par, and has made the match. Peace Businje preparing to serve all the way from Ibanda district. Up high Doreen Akiting, coming off the block is none other than Kafate Sime. What a swing that was off the block and picking up the 15 point for Sports Volleyball Club. Comfort Swesimir, all the way from Mitoma district. Started playing at St. Elizabeth, rather Chibubura, and she just crashes that ball into the net. It's another mistake, and NDEJJE University will be smiling all the way to the 24-point lead, to the 25th point, and substitutions are coming in handy for Coach Winnie Tadeo, and this time it is Shadia Wanyeze who gets a chance to come and feature. Just in number 14, there are times when she was featuring in the finals that NDEJJE played in 2 seasons ago, where NDEJJE came out victorious. She was featuring as a libero, so she is a versatile player It's another mistake, a miscommunication from Brisport's side. And NDEJJE University just picked up their 22nd point. And as Sports Volleyball Club, they saw a timeout has been called, the second and final timeout from Sports Volleyball Club has been called by the coach, that is none other than Damolira Malik. On your screens right there is Renata Kamahoro, a player who is, I believe, and I'm still wondering why she's not featuring for this Sports Volleyball Club side. She's one of the best players. She has got a national team call-up. She just left high school just a year ago and is now featuring right there at Chambogo University and featuring for this Sports Volleyball Club side as well. Onto the front court is none other than Belinda Jep Kirui. We have Faith Magole as well as Pearl Akankuna onto the front court. They are tasked with the blocking, and all the way from Mbale, it is Shadia Wanyeze preparing to serve. A fan and also player is trying to communicate to Shadia Wanyeze about making it a floater action on the Sports Volleyball Club side. I see the likes of Lorette Higiro who have gotten a chance to come and feature. Lorette Higiro is in campus featuring right there at KIU. Remember, KIU has also got featuring Coach Benon Mugisha as their coach. They're trying to slowly and trying to build a volleyballing side right there at KIU. But Fiona Nazite comes onto the court, and her first contribution is an error, gifting a point to this Sports Volleyball Club side. But still, NDEJJE University is in the lead at 22, and Sports Volleyball Club at 15. The service from Akankunda. The pickup is brilliant. The swing is right on the money. The pickup keeps the ball alive once again, but this time it is an overpass, and Pearl Akankunda makes no mistake, dumps it onto Kibirunji Aisha right there at jersey number 20. She comes off the bench and gets a chance to come and feature for this NDEJJE University side. Shamira Kalanzi with the pickup, but this time there is a net violation from Lorette Igiro, and NDEJJE University have only 3 points separating them from winning and taking the advantage. This is the second set, rather the third set here at Gogonya Road. But that ball sails outside from NDEJJE University. That is none other than Pearl Akankunda. Sends it outside and gives this NDEJJE University, rather Sports Volleyball Club side, with an easy point. The service from Agnes Akanyo. It is a floater. The one-handed pickup was not good from the substitute. That is none other than Ochieng Calvina. She got a chance to come and feature as a setter, rather as an attacker. That is for NDEJJE University side. NDEJJE calls for timeout. Remember, they only have 1 point that's separating for them from taking advantage and taking the set. But so far so good for NDEJJE University in this set, and they have opened up a big cushion over 6 points in the lead. Communication from Coach Malik Damurira right there to the people, the likes of Kebirunji Aisha, who just came on as substitutes to feature and get a chance for this Sports Volleyball Club side. But how about that is none other than Sumaya and Agire. For you to come into this game when you're fasting, the energy levels wouldn't be up high as on a normal day. But she has come on and she has been provided 100%, or rather 200% for this NDEJJE University side in terms of catch, in terms of recovery, in terms of reception. Sky Kai coming off the block once again. Kebirunji Aisha with a chance. Right there comes off the hand of Pearl Akankunda, and the Sports Volleyball Club just picked up their 19th point. Pearl Akankunda came off the bench. She was featuring for OBB just last season, but she went on to join just a season ago. She was in high school, but this time around she is featuring playing in Serie A, rubbing shoulders with the big girls. The pick up from Belinda Jep Kirui, and this time the ball sails outside. That's a rare mistake, and the celebrations all over, but I'll not be surprised if Coach Winnie Tadeo calls for another timeout if he really has it. But Akanyo Agnes prepares to go to serve. Only 1 point separating NDEJJE University from holding on to the advantage. I see Belinda Chepkirui at home. The likes of Karimunda are watching. The Karimunda family right there in NDEJJE. They are big fans, big supporters of this volleyball in Uganda. They pick up. Peace Businje with a set, coming off the block, and for a third time in succession, Sports Volleyball Club, they keep on building from 18. They just made 3 points in succession, and Agnes Akanyo goes back to serve for this Sports Volleyball Club side. Donning white and black at their own home grounds. They are ruthless. They keep gaining momentum over and over again. The floater is good. Peace Businje with the picker. Up high, the swing comes over the block, and NDEJJE University, Maureen Mamula goes sky high. She went upstairs, clatters that ball off the hands. That is block seemed impenetrable in the earlier stages, but this time she crosses it off the block and picks up the point and wraps up the set. NDEJJE University with the advantage at 2 sets to 1. Remember, it's his first to 3 in this best of 5 series. Taking the side sounds here at Isambia Volleyball Club, that is Sports Volleyball Club grounds at Gogonya Road, as we head into the 4th set as NDEJJE keeps on the lead. We are back for the 4th set. NDEJJE University with the lead right here. Sports Volleyball Club at their own home grounds. They took the 2nd set, but NDEJJE University exerting their dominance with the likes of Peace Businje, lots of experience, beaming with experience. The likes of Belinda Chepkirui. But how about Sumaya Ndagire at only 48 kilograms in weight and 5'1"? She has been the best receiver so far for me in this game. Up high, Kebirunji gets a chance, but the referee calls for a 4th touch. That ball never crossed the net. And so NDEJJE University, Fiona Nazite, all the way from Tororo, 75 kilograms, 5 feet 4 inches. preferring to serve. The floater is good. Kalanzi with the pickup, up high from the back set, but she is shut down. That block is seeming to be impenetrable. The NDEJJE University side block is seeming to be impenetrable, and Agoro Caesarea has to switch sides. If not, he really has adjust in terms of attack. Earlier on, remember in the second set that Sports Volleyball Club took, all she ever did was dump. Most of the points she was picking were dumps by the referee. Just saw a little bit of infringement right here as NDEJJE University. Belinda Jepkirui with a little touch into the net, and a goal Caesarea all the way from Abim in South Sudan, preparing to serve. It's another pickup from Peaceful Sinje. Sky high, flying and dumping. What hang time does she have? I mean, she went up high, hung a little bit, and just dumps that ball behind the blockers to pick up an easy point. That is Maureen Mwamula. How many times has she featured for this national team side? I remember the ladies national team side is coached by none other than, that is Coach Tone. That is the KCB Nkumba side coach. How many times has she featured? How many battles has she taken this Ugandan side onto? Up high right there, that is Hilary Akankunda, but picked up very well. The dump has been read by none other than Esa Tumwebaze. Fiona Nazite, back set, sky up high. She throws down a hammer. That is none other than Maureen Mwamula. The set was brilliant. Goes, hangs, and unleashes one on this Sports Volleyball Club side. Now, Belinda Jepkirui goes back to serve. It's another floater. The pickup from Shamira Kalanze. She just looks at herself as if to say she's not happy, disappointed with the kind of catch she was delivering for this Sports Volleyball Club side. Now, NDEJJE University is creating separation right here from the league. I mean, they have over 5 points, but Belinda Jepkirui just awarded this Sports Volleyball Club with their first point, rather with their second point. Seems all the way from the look on her face, she's apologetic with the kind of service she delivers. Belinda Jepkirui from Kosigai Girls High School, featured for Brethren College Chigagonya before featuring for NDEJJE University right there from 2010. That's over 14 years featuring for the 111 team. Remember, she's Kenyan, but she now switched royalty and switched nationality, considering the fact that she married a Ugandan. Rather, she was married by a Ugandan. That is none other than Belinda Jepkirui. Doreen Akiteng up high. Hilary Akankunda. What a pickup that is from Belinda Jepkirui, the captain. Ball is kept alive right here. The catch is good. In the center, once again, the defense of this NDEJJE University side and the cover has been really brilliant. Up high right there, but this time, Hilary Akankunda just with full extension sends into the backcourt, and despite the effort of Belinda Jepkirui, the fellow players go applaud her with the kind of effort she has put on. Kebirungi Aisha, who came on as a substitute, has gotten a chance to come and feature for this NDEJJE University side. So, rather for this Sports Volleyball Club side, the floater, the pickup from Peaceful Sinje, sky high, Maureen Mwamula off the block, but the cover from Kebirungi Aisha was not at par. Maureen Mwamula is slowly starting to prove, slowly starting to put her fingerprints all over this game. Earlier on, she had a slow start in the first and the second sets, but she is starting to unleash rage, and her effort is surely visible in these particular sets. What a swing that was from her. Shamira Kalans with the pickup in the center. The dump is read by Maureen Mwamula. Up high, skying is Peaceful Sinje, but the referee calls for a little touch onto the net as from Doreen Akiteng, and NDEJJE University side extends their lead at Sports grounds right here in Gogonya. 8 for NDEJJE and 3 for Sports. That means Sports Volleyball Club, rather than NDEJJE University, they are just holding on to a 5-point lead. They pick up from a goal, Cecilia. Up high, Hilary Akankunda. She was a little, rather, she has been the best player on this Sports Volleyball Club side for me. but I'm still surely surprised as to why Renata Kamahoro is not featuring for this NDEJJE University side. I mean, she has been on the bench from the beginning, and over the years has been one of the best players. Flying in from the back, Modern Mamula, Redwell the Dam. Up high right there is Sashia Agol. The picker from the NDEJJE crew, cross court, that is the dump from Peace Businje. Sky high is Hilary Akankunda, and once again, she picks up another point. For me, she had a slow first set, but this time she is really unleashing rage onto this NDEJJE University side. From a touchline, I see that is Comfort Simiri, who has been asked to start warming up, as if to say there will be a substitution, a tactical one coming off the block right there. Lydia Asimo, Agnes Akanyo, the one-handed pickup, Shamira Kalanzi. Once again, up high from the back court, the dump is kept alive. Sumaya Ndagire. Once again, Shamira Kalans comes and picks that up. Surely it's another free ball for Sports Volleyball Club. In the dump, once again, is picked up by the same person. Up high, Peaceful Sinje. Shamira Kalans is majestic on the picker. Up high right there is Hilary Akankunda. And the mega rally was brewing. All claps all over the sports ground. What a pickup that was. That's a mega rally that was breeding. But the substitution comes in handy right there. That is Agoro Cecilia goes to the bench, and in comes Comfort Tracy Mire. Hilary Akankunda with the pickup, brother with the set, tasked with the chance to set, brother to serve. The pickup from Belinda Jep crew, Fiona Nazite, skying high with the exclamation mark is Maureen Mamula. She's as lethal on the back court as she is onto the front court, and this time she chooses to dump. But NDEJJE University is at 9, and Sports Volleyball Club is at 6. If NDEJJE University wins this, we will have wrapped things up right here at Gogonya Road, Sports Ground. Zorin Akiteng, Comfort Simiri off the bench, and our first contribution is a swing off the block. Fiona Nazite with a touch a little onto the net, and the referee was right there to see and gifted this point to Sports Volleyball Club. Coming back onto the front court is Esther Sumwebaze, and going to sit a little for a moment is Shamira Kalanzi. The service from Agnes Akanyo. Experience at its best. Is it a floater or she goes for power? She goes for a floater. The pickup from Sumaya and Agile. The dump is read well once again, and this time they just give him a test of their own medicine. Somehow the ball ricochets with a lot of touches, but it's kept into play. Fiona Nazite, options up high. Belinda Jep Crew, the one-handed touch comes, clatters off the antenna, and sure the referee was right there to award that point to NDEJJE University. When that ball touches the antenna, it means the ball is outside through the confines of the court, but this time in the air. So that's why they put what they call antennas to provide the perimeter for the coach. Dorin Akiteng with a set. Comfort Twist, Simiri unleashes, but it's picked up in brilliant fashion. Right there once again, Hilary Akankunda. Comfort Twist, Simiri with the one leg the attack. Fiona Nazite. Upper is Belinda Jep Crew, but she is shut and blocked right there. The dump has been read well once again. Up high, Comfort Twist, Simiri, but this time her efforts have come out into fruition, clattering that off the block, and this time the reduce on the deficit once again. 8-10 in favor of NDEJJE University. NDEJJE still leading with 2 sets. We are at Gogonya right there in Samba Sports grounds. This is the first of 2 games. The second game is going to feature a team all the way from Mukono, that is UCU Volleyball Club. The one-legged attack is outside right there. The correction between Fiona Nazite and Faith Magole was brilliant, but the one-legged attack has not been flawless. It didn't come into fruition. It was not dropped into the backcourt. Akiteng. It's another floater. Summer kisses off the net, kept into play. Maureen Mamula clatters the ball into the net, and disappointment in her face as she put that ball into the head. And slowly, the Sports Volleyball Club is gaining momentum. They were behind by over 4 points at one particular moment, but they're now tied at 10 all. Sports with the service. The floater picked up by Peace Businje. Fiona Nazita up high. Belinda Jepkrui but sends that ball outside. And Winnie Tadeo, any moment from now, will be calling for a timeout because Sports, just like I mentioned, Coach Winnie Tadeo was just called for a timeout, it seems. Let's wait and see what has really. No, it's a substitution. Paula Kankunda has been brought on and been given a chance. Earlier on, she had a chance, but she came on as to come and stretch her muscles on it at a time when NDEJJE was already leading by over 5 points in the previous set. But this time she has been brought on. Let's see her first contribution. Up high, Akankunda, but the style was orthodox, kept alive. But the referee had already blown for a whistle, and it is 2 touches from the setter. That is none other than Doreen Akiteng. And from the look of things, she knows she made a mistake because she never even tried to argue or complain to the referee. But on the through the front court, we have Comfort Wesemiri, who has been on the bench in this particular third set, but she has just featured and come on. Options, back set, Comfort Wesemiri coming off the block, clattering right there, but Sumaya Ndagiri right there, sky high. The dump is sunk into the backcourt, and confusion between the Sports Volleyball Club players. The communication wasn't brilliant. They just put them in a blender and twisted them, and the ball just fell into the backcourt. Fiona Nazite with another floater. The pickup from Kalanzi is brilliant. Back set, Comfort Simiri comes off the block. Referee has called for a little touch onto the net. The combination block of Faith Magole and Fiona Nazite, just a little touch that net, and the referee was right there to watch and see proceedings. 12 all. Comfort Twesimiri with the service. It's another floater, but this time the referee has called for rather a service on the net. Rather the step, rather the server was stepping onto the line, and this time it is in the favor of Sports. Rather, there's one of the players was stepping on the outside, and a communication between Coach Winnie Tadeo, Comfort Twesimiri, preparing to serve for this Sports Volleyball Club that is slowly gaining momentum. Comfort Twesimiri is a player who was featured for the national team, was called for the national team last time, but she never went to feature for reasons best known to her, and because the rest of the team players, rest of the players who are called on this Sports Volleyball Club side never featured. Not only Comfort Twesimiri, but also we have Renata Kamahoro. They all never went into national team training, with the likes of Hilary Akankunda, all the way from Mitoma. Started playing from Mary Hill High School for O and A level, and she played for the national team under 21 in 2018 and weighs around 71 kilograms, 1.73 meters. And she says that is right there. Jersey number 6 was influenced by Coach Malik Damurida, who is right now the coach of this Sports Volleyball Club side, and as well as sports patron, that is Mr. Rambare. The pickup from Samira Kalanzi, up high from Hilary Akankunda, and the energy, power, pace on that ball was too much for the small. That is none other than Sumaya Ndagire. I would keep on saying it is kudos unto her, not only just her, but also Shamira Kalanzi right there. These two people are fasting by the fact that she could come and stand here in the blazing sun, come and feature, put their bodies on the line and come and feature for their teams and bring their A game and compete at the level they are competing. Just right there, Shamira Kalanzi with the pickup, recycles that ball. On the other side, another pickup right there from Sumaya Ndagire. The block was brilliant. By that point, for me, belongs Shamira Kalanzi. She stood tall, never put her guard down, picks that ball up. The energy, power, pace from none other than Mori Mamula was a little too much, but she managed to pick that up. Right there, just the number 6 is Comfort Simiri, who came off the bench and has been affecting this game rather. She has served for over 3 times, and she's yet to lose a service in this particular 4th set. NDEJJE University knows what is at stake. If they win this set, then they would have won the game. The Sports Volleyball Club, if they win this set, they will push us into a 5th set. This is the fourth set. NDEJJE is leading at 2, and Sports Volleyball Club at 1. The referee blows the whistle as if to say the timeout is complete. Both teams should come back onto the court, and what a pickup that was from Shamila Kalanzi to keep the hopes alive for this Sports Volleyball Club side. Shamila Kalanzi, jersey number 11, all the way from Barara. She started playing for Buranjazi Girls School, where she plays for 6 years, 165 centimeters and 64 kilograms. Up high, Kankunda, she almost baptized Shamila Kalanzi with that Miss Kasa, but she just almost touched her face a little bit. But Paula Kankunda has come on and has surely is making the decision from Coach Winnie Tadeo credible, because she's affecting proceedings of this game, and she has picked up a second goal. Now Samira Kalanzi, who is seeming not a little fine after that almost a police case on the face. The ball was tried into her by Paula Kankunda, and her precision wasn't at par. Ball was outside, what we call batting. She just batted that ball outside, and I'm not surprised if they served her again. Yes, they do, but this time she was up to the pickup. The pickup from Paul Akankunda. Fiona Nazite up high off the block. Paul Akankunda keeps it alive. Up high once again. Paul Akankunda climbs the ladder, throws it down. Fiona Nazite backs it. Maureen Mwamula. But this time, the power, pace, and precision sends that ball over. And what a mega rally that was from both teams. Competition at its best. Remember watching the cream de la cream in the ladies category. NDEJJE University Cup champions from 2 seasons ago. Last season was KCCA Volleyball Club, but Sports also has been rubbing shoulders with them, considering the fact they've been reaching the playoffs and the finals as well, despite the fact that they were losing. Shamira Kalanzi, not a good reception that was. The pickup from Maureen Mamula. Up high, Maureen Mamula. The communication between Fiona Nazite and Faith Magole wasn't really what transpired, because it seemed like Faith Magole and Maureen Mamula had called for a one-legged attack from the back set, but this time Faith Magole never took her move, and so the ball was set in space, and the point for Sports Volleyball Club, who have taken the lead once again, and Esther with the service. The pickup, brilliant. Up high, she is shut down. Back set right there. Maureen Mwamula unleashes terror on Esther Tumwebaze. And NDEJJE University ties it at 16 all. Faith Magole, all the way from Chirokole, at 63 kilograms, goes to serve. Studied at Kawempo Muslim. The service is brilliant. The pickup is matching. Hilary Akankunda, what a swing that was from her. She picks that ball very well, and she's rewarded with this beautiful, sumptuous set. And the tack was right on the money. And serving right there is Aisha Kebirunji, who came on as a substitute, but she has been featuring from there on for this NDEJJE University side. Coach Malik Damulira is really has affected, has adjusted a lot. All the substitutions that were coming on have been affecting. What a set that is from Fiona Nazite. That point, surely, it's almost the play of the day. I mean, sky high, considering her weight and height, how she went up high and guided that ball into the hands of Asimo Lydia is a very good sighting. And they once again catch up with Sports Volleyball Club. The pickup from Comfort, up high, Hilary Akankunda. By this time, the ball sails outside to gift this NDEJJE University with their first lead in a number of moments. Going to serve the experienced, the electrifying, the brilliant, the tremendous. That is Maureen Mamula, featured for the national team side in a number of occasions. But today, she's featuring for this much beloved, much loved team, that is NDEJJE University. The service, the pickup, Akankunda once again. She gets the chance. Comes off a touch of Maureen Mamula. Surely it is the free ball. The pick up right there. Is it going through the center? Cross court. Hilary Akankunda. But this time she fails to wrap her hand around the ball. Drops it to the net, and NDEJJE University just picked up another point. I'm not surprised that Coach Damulira Malik has just picked up a timeout right here for Sports Volleyball Club, because everything seems to be going astray for this Sports Volleyball Club. One of the people who are talking right there is the much experienced coach. That is none other than Coach Benon Mugisha on the Sports bench. Renata Kamahoro is yet to feature. She has been on the bench from the beginning up to right now. Right there is all the way from Kawali. That is Renata Kamahoro. She has not featured today for this Sports Volleyball Club side. But you never know. Tactics might change from Coach Malik Damulira, and she could probably come and feature. But right now, NDEJJE University come from behind, and they are in control of this game. The service from Maureen Mamula. The pickup up high right there. What a set that was. The swing comes over the block and kept alive. Peaceful Sinje. The pickup is at par. Akankunda once again. By this time, clatters it off the block size outside. The combination block of Lydia Asimo and Peaceful Sinje sent that ball flying outside. Sports Volleyball Club are within one here at Sports Grounds at Gogonya Road in Nsambia. What a baptism that was. The pickup from Kebirunji Aisha. Up high comfort to Simiri. What a brilliant pickup once again. Back set. Maureen Mamula drives that ball. Kept alive with one-handed pickup. Fiona Nazite. Maureen Mamula with the dump. What a mega rally this is. Tremendous from these two sides. The entertainment, communication, off the block. Nakalanzi, the dump. What a rally this was. And finally, Sports Volleyball Club comes on top. The ball couldn't drop. Over 30 touches from both teams. Beautiful set of entertainment right here on NBA Sports TV. 377 on TSTV. 255 star times. And 34 free to air. Shamira Kalanzi directing traffic in terms of reception for this Sports Volleyball Club side. Hilary Akankunda with a service, one of the best players for this Sports side. Lydia Asimo, what a pickup from Shamira Kalanzi. Comfort to Simi, comes off the block and is kept alive. Another rally seems to be building, driven, picked up. The dump is read well by Sumaya Ndagire. Surely this is a free ball. Where do they choose to go? Cross court, comfort to Simire. Was there a touch on the ball? Oh yes it is. Despite the fact that the ball sails outside, there was a little touch. Comfort to Simiri unleashing one. The power, pace, precision on the ball was good. It comes off the block, and this time Sports Volleyball Club almost forcing this NDEJJE University side into a decisive 2019. 19 for NDEJJE and 20 for Sports. NDEJJE University already leading 2 sets to 1, and Sports took the second set to come at level terms, but NDEJJE University with a little resilience, they took the second set, and the third set. And in this fourth set, Coach Malik Damulira needs a lot of effort from the resilience from this Sports Volleyball Club side. The service from Hilary Akankunda. NDEJJE University know what is at stake, and so does Sports Volleyball Club right here at Gogonya Road on their home court. They are hosts today, so they know they really have to keep their hopes alive. So this win would mean a little change in terms of playoff positions right there at the top. Pal Akakunda with the pickup. Not a very good set that is. Surely it's a free ball, but the pickup was not good. They fight for it, and Pal Akakunda sends it over. Sumaya with the pickup in the center. Is it outside? Oh, yes, it is. And Sports Volleyball Club picks up that 21st points. That means they just open up a 2-point cushion and the lead over champions from 2 seasons ago. Paul Akankunda preparing to serve for this Coach Malik Damurela's side. Coach Malik Damurela, all the way from Kachika, exerting his dominance right here today. Up high, Peace Businje, the block, but is saved right there. The dump from Maureen Mamula. In the center, what a pickup that is from Sumaya Ndagiri. This one right there belongs to Sumaya Ndagiri. Jersey number 17 for NDEJJE. The power on that ball, but she managed to pick up. That is Shamida Karanzi right there, jersey number 11, as if owning the mistake that she made. That was a brilliant pickup for this NDEJJE University libero at a 48 kilograms, 5 feet 1 inch. That is Sumaya Ndagiri. Up high right there, coming off the block. The one-handed pickup, majestic and brilliant. The fans almost calling for a double touch. Comfort to Simiri. By this time, Sumaya Ndagiri, despite the fact she is brilliant, she has been brilliant today, she couldn't pick that ball up. Communication is 22 for Sportes and 20 for NDEJJE University. So if Sportes Volleyball Club takes this set, we shall be propelled or pushed into a 5-set thriller. It's 22-20 as the referee right there, the score, was signaling and showing to the fans, those who are not sure about the play. Preparing to serve is Agnes Akanyo. It's another floater, but the ball saves outside, and the NDEJJE University picks up the tier 21st point. So it is 21-22 in favor of Sportes. The advantage still continues for this NDEJJE University side because they have 2 and Sportes has 1 set. Nazite Fiona comes back because of her prowess in terms of serving. She's a very good server. Fans still continue to pour in at this Gogonya Road Sportes grounds. Fiona Nazite with a beautiful floater, but picked up right there, up high. Comfort to Simi comes off the block and is kept alive. Fiona Nazite, Maureen Mwamula, but the ball sails outside, and Sportes Volleyball Club just picked up their 23rd point. That means if they win the next 2 sets, we shall be forced into going for a decisive right here at the Sportes grounds. Their slogan is home of classic volleyball. Doreen Akiteng with a service. The pickup from Pearl was not as brilliant as we want it to be, but Pearl Akankunda wraps that ball, hand around the ball and drops into the front court, rather almost into the front court, and they just picked up their 21st point. So Sportes Volleyball Club still holding on to the lead. They're holding on to a 2-point cushion, but a lot is called of them if they are to hold on to the lead. Kebirungi, rather the dump, picked up right there. Surely it is a free ball for Sportes Volleyball Club. The ball is outside, but the shout was not up high. Kebirungi, what a swing that is from Aisha Kebirungi. The ball was going outside, but she picked up despite the effort or the call from the fellow players. Kebirungi Aisha with the moment, with the play of the day for me. She just picks that ball from outside. She gets a good, brilliant set. It was spicy. She makes no mistake and crashes it into the backcourt. What a brilliant play that is to push Sportes into the 4th lead. That is at 24. Peace Businje with the pickup. Up high right there. Maureen Mamula wraps it around the hand. The pickup up high once again. Aisha Kebratis, Hilary Akankunda. The improvisation with the dig set. A one-legged attack comes off the block. Sumaya Ndagiri up high once again. The cross court from Pearl Akankunda. How on earth is she sliced that ball? Pearl Akankunda comes off the bench and she's getting her moments. And there's a substitution. Who is coming back on is Belinda Jepkirui, the captain, is coming on for service. So we are at 23-24 Inter Sports Volleyball Club only 1 point separating them from taking the lead, and NDEJJE University 1 point separating them from playing catch up with this NDEJJE University side. So if NDEJJE makes it 24 all, we shall be playing for 26. Shamira with the pickup up high. Pal Akankunda coming off the face of none other than that is Belinda Jepkurui. That means Sports Volleyball Club has come to level sums. The advantage that NDEJJE University had earlier on has been cut short. So we are playing the best of 5 thriller. So the win of the next set, remember the next set is going to be played at 15 points. That is a scoring system that was introduced in the year 1998. After 4 sets, we are square. 2 sets for Sports Volleyball Club, who seem to be playing catch up all the time because they beat them they hit them on the first set, but they came back and held. They took the second set, coming back onto level terms. They lost the third set, but on the fourth set, they just caught up with the University side. The captains are called and are going to choose serving side and starting side rather. As you can see right there on the coin toss, we are here at Sports Volleyball Grounds in Zambia as we preparing. Then the second game is also going to transpire. That is between UCU Volleyball Club, the Mukono base side, taking on KAVC Volleyball Club, Kampala Amateur Volleyball Club. Remember, KAVC is the oldest club in the country, starting way back in 1970. And over the years, they have stood the test of time. They have been champions. They still hold the KAVC Invitational, which is the most prestigious tournament in terms of volleyball in East and Central Africa. Last season it was held and it was right here on NBA Sports, and you got to get a chance to watch it. That is last August. We had players from as far as Mali. We had Gabriel Slassi all the way from Botswana, was featuring for APR, and right there we hope we shall be having that same tournament this year in the prestigious Lugogo Arena and hosted by KAVC Kampala Amateur Volleyball Club. But now it means right now the stage where we are going is for the team with the right nerves and the coach with the right tactics. Any moment, the referee will be setting us off. We have a kid right there coming to entertain the fans around, chasing that ball around, the volleyball around. That is the future of volleyball here in Uganda. Beautiful scenes right here at the Sports Grounds as 2 heavyweights, that is NDEJJE University, champions from 2 seasons ago, going at it right here against Sports Volleyball Club, who are finalists from 1 season ago. NBA Sports will bring you the very best. We bring you the very best of sports. Wednesdays and Fridays we have basketball. On Sundays we always have volleyball, and the rest of other days we also have soccer. That is on Sanyuka Prime, as well as here on NBS. And don't forget to download the Afro Mobile app. Just earlier on, before the game started, I had coach Sheila Omriwa Buyungo inquiring and asking about the fact whether the game was going to feature on the Afro Mobile app, because she was going to be traveling, but she never wanted to miss action. So you could probably do the same. Download the Afro Mobile app, get entertained, get action. Are you a fan of politics? Are you a fan of sports? Are you a fan of news? Whichever you're looking for, all TV stations and radio stations are featured on the Afro Mobile app, so you won't miss such thing. Whether you're traveling, whether you're up country, whether you're out of the country, we give you a chance to get informed on what's transpiring in your beloved Uganda. So we are preparing, and it seems that NDEJJE University is going to start. Belinda Jepkirui with the service. The pick up from Hilary Akankunda. Up high, Doreen Akiteng. The block. Once again, Doreen Akiteng recycled Aisha Kebirunji with another chance to break. Pick up from Sumaya Ndagire. Up high with the back set. Maureen Mamula. What a majestic pick that was. But skying and sending that ball outside was Comfort Tresimiri. In the previous set, Comfort Tresimiri started onto the bench. By this time, she has been trusted because of her efforts in the previous set. She has been trusted and she's starting. Belinda Jepkirui straight into Shamira Kalanzi. Back set, Comfort Tresimiri with a reduction on energy. The dump is read well by Shamira Kalanzi. Back set once again, skying and hanging, hitting, but picked up by Sumaya Ndagire. Going outside is Maureen Mamula, gifting Sports Volleyball Club with the first point. Remember, at this particular one, it will be the first to 15 points as we prepare for the next game that is between UCU Volleyball Club and KAVC Volleyball Club. KAVC being the oldest club in the country. The service sails outside, and it seems like it is retaliation. The first service was from NDEJJE, but this one, the first mistake of a service and a service error by Sports Volleyball Club in this set of 15. On the front court, Peaceful Sinje, Lydia Asimo in the center, coming off the block, but this time that is none other than Lydia Asimo with a little touch onto the net, and from the look of things, they are playing catch up. It's a point for Sports Volleyball Club. Esther Tumwebaze preparing to serve, rhythm dribble. That is it on? Yes, it is. And Sports Volleyball Club picks up an ace. Esther Tumwebaze has been brilliant in the middle blocking position in terms of blocking, but this time her first point comes off a service, an ace she has registered in this game. Esther with the service. The pick up from Belinda Jepkirui, cross court, Peaceful Sinje. The pick up from the backside. Once again, ball is recycled, comes off the block, and Belinda Jepkirui couldn't keep that ball. Couldn't keep that ball in play, and they just gifted this Sports Volleyball Club side with another point. So we are at 4 points for Sports and 2 points for NDEJJE University. Remember, it is first to 15. This scoring system was introduced way back in '98. So at around 8 points, there will be a change of guard. There will be a change of switch of sides. So let's wait and see who gets to feature. What a swing and set, the combination play. These two players are in rhythm. That is Lydia Asimo and none other than Fiona Nazite. How many times have we seen them connect on that middle right there? That ball in one was right on the money. And NDEJJE University at 3 and Sports at 4. Maureen Mamula with the service. It's a floater picked up by Comfort Tresimiri. Cross court, Hilary Akankunda, but power is nothing without control. She sent that ball flying onto the outside, and that means that NDEJJE University has just picked up their 4th point. So we were tied at 4-all, and this time NDEJJE University do mean business. They know what is at stake. Up high, sent to the back, but the referee says the ball came from outside from Aisha Kebirunji, and they're all smiles right here. Maya Ndagire, Maureen Mamula as well for this NDEJJE University side. So they take the lead. If they hold on to it, they would have taken all the points, the win all the way to NDEJJE. Maureen Mamula with the service. The pickup up high from the back set, Aisha Kebirunji, but once again the ref was right there to watch proceedings and realize that this NDEJJE University side, the block has touched the net a little bit, so we are at 5-all. These two teams are evenly matched. It is 2 of the best in the country. It's a battle of sorts, as none of the teams seems to be leaving the other. No team has gone ahead by more than 2 points. Sports with the service. Smaya Ndagire, Maureen Mamula wraps her hand around that. Doreen Akiteng, cross court, but the dump is not brilliant from Hilary Akankunda. Balls outside, and NDEJJE University take the lead once again. These two teams have been trading leads from the onslaught, but whoever gets to hold on to the lead for this particular set will be the winner for this game that has been sent into a decider. Winnie Tadeo taking on Malik Damrira. The pickup is not brilliant. Surely it's a free ball. She is shut down by none other than Lydia Asimo, standing tall, patient, and picks up the point for NDEJJE, who picks up their 7. More rather, Peaceful Sinje preparing to serve. That she used to go for a floater. Yes, she does. Straight into Shamila Kalanzi. Options up high. Hilary Akankuda off the block. Kebirunji Aisha keeps it alive. Surely this is a free ball. Not surprised if it goes in the center. Yes, it does. And they pick up their 8th point. So we shall be switching sides. That is NDEJJE University. They are leading at 8. Rather, we might switch sides at 9. No, we are switching sides at 8 rather. Remember, I'll continue reminding you, this is the scoring system that was introduced in the year 1998. Now that same year they introduced a libero who was in charge reception. That in the earlier years rather, around 1994, they had introduced the use of any part of the body. Any part of the body could touch the ball. And the previous years it was not allowed, but from 1994 up front, that was allowed. Any part, whether it's the head or the leg, you could kick the ball up across the court and it still counted as a legal touch. Now scoring system, the first 1 to 15 in this set will be the winner. And so far so good for NDEJJE University side at 8 and Sports Volleyball Club at 5. Peaceful Sinje with the service. Calm and collected, but this time the nerves were not right. She sends that ball outside, and the Sports Volleyball Club are happy about the extra point they just picked up. Hilary Akankunda preparing to serve. For me, between her and Comfort Simiri, one of them has been the best player, but considering the fact that she has not stepped off court, what a pickup that is with the leg. That is Sumaya Ndagiri in the center, but she is shut down. The patience from the captain Belinda Jepkrui came into play right there as Lydia Asimo prepares to serve for NDEJJE University. 9-6 in favor of NDEJJE University. 3 points. If they hold on to this 3-point cushion, they surely go back to Luero with all the points and the smiles for the win. Comfort to Simiri skying up high, and the dump was not right on the money. So NDEJJE University, they take a 4-point lead, and Coach Malik Damrila has called for a timeout. Smiles for the likes of Peaceful Sinje, Lydia Asimo, as they're holding on to the lead right here at Sports Ground. So communication, I see the likes of Coach none other than Benon Mugisha still right there on your screens. Is Renata Kamahoro, who has yet featured for this Sports Volleyball Club. She's on the bench with the likes of Lorette Higiro, with the likes of none other than Nimurunji Rebecca. But I'm surprised that they're all smiles, the fact that they are behind and they are losing. I'm surprised that I see right there Pascal Ayozu, who is Amza Kimbo, Goro Cecilia also, and Doretta Akankunda. The bench is full of talent. Remember, Pascal Ayozu was featuring as a player. I see the likes of from KFVC Volleyball Club. I see the lefter. Some of the players who had games also they have come to support the KFEC side, the main side. Remember, just similar to Sports Volleyball Club, when any of them is playing, they come and feature. That ball comes off the blue basket, kept alive by Faith Magole. Surely it's a pre-ball, and what a mistake. That is from Peaceful Sinje. And Lydia Asimo, just like the rest of the players, throw their arms up in the air, as if to say this is not expected of what a player of her caliber, a player with her experience. I wouldn't also have expected her to play that piece. This surely was a free ball for Sports, but it's a 3-point. Agnes Akanyo preparing to serve. Straight into Belinda Jepkirui. Fiona Nazite up high right there, but this time the referee calls for a mistake. from Fiona Nazite. The mistake was Fiona Nazite, but that was not a spicy touch. And this just sent Sports Volleyball Club into their 8th point, and NDEJJE University at 10. Remember, it is first to 15. So if NDEJJE University reaches 15 first, they would have taken the win. If Sports Volleyball Club reaches 15 first, they would have surely taken the win. So the timeout has been called by NDEJJE University. Lots of errors, just 2 errors. The first one from Peace Businje, and the second one was a combination of Fiona Nazite and Faith Magole. But we have a second one that is looming. That is a UC Volleyball Club is going to be taking on. We have the likes of Damali right here. They are watching. KCC Volleyball Club was was playing, that is the ladies category, and they won 3-0. Right there is Damali, she's a libero, playing with the likes of Christina Sekenya in that libero position. She was an attacker, but she was converted into a libero here at in the ladies category of the National Volleyball League. So Sportes with the service. Agnes Akanyo once again. This is the second time she served. The pickup from Peace Businje. Up high right there. Belinda Jep Crew. Cross court by Agnes Akanyo with the pickup. The block from Faith Magole. Esther was trying to go for a dump, but that dump was read well by none other than Faith Magole. I'll continue reminding you and saying kudos to the likes of Sumaya Ndagire, the likes of Faith Magole, the likes of Shamira Kalans, who are fasting, but they are continuing to put their A game. The pickup from Peace Businje. Fiona Nazite with a spicy set off the block once again, and Belinda Jepkirui picks up the 12th point, and surely for NDEJJE University, this set is theirs to lose, considering the fact that they are leading by 4 points up ahead of Sports Volleyball Club. Mistakes have just eaten up the Sports Volleyball Club side. Fiona Nabzite, the lefty, the pickup right there, up high. That ball is kept alive by Sumaya Ndagire. What a swing that is. Is it outside? Yes, it is. Now, so Sports picks up a 9th point, and NDEJJE University at 12. A 3-point cushion is still being held by this NDEJJE University side, but it is fast to 15. The service from Doreen Akiteng. She has gotten a call-up from Coach Tony Peter Dakoni once, not once, not twice, but the setting department is still led by Wumuhoza. What a powerful swing that is from Maureen Mwamula. She climbs the ladder, goes to the ceiling, and unleashes a thunderous attack on this Sports Volleyball Club side. So Fiona Nazite is still going to serve. Rather, it is Belinda Chepkurui, who started her career at Gosgai Girls School right there in Kenya. Another free ball. Fiona Nazite, up high, Peace Businje. The pickup from Kalanzi, up high, off the block and signing outside. Sports Volleyball Club just made it 10 and 13 for Belinda Jepkirui and Coach Tony Winnie Tadewo's side. So going to serve is the service from Sports Volleyball Club. Is another floater. The pickup from Peace Businje. Up high, Peace Businje once again drives that ball, but the hang time was brilliant from Aisha Kebirunji. She came off the bench, but she has really affected the proceedings of this game. It is now 2 points that are separating the two sides. So if Sports Volleyball Club plays catch up and reaches 15 points fast, they will have taken this set and have handed this NDEJJE University side with their first loss of the season. The pickup from Smaya Ndagire. Fiona Nazite with option. Back set. What a swing comes off the block, and Maureen Mamula makes no mistake. Makes it 14 for NDEJJE University and 11 for Sports Volleyball Club. Comfort to Simire couldn't keep that ball in play. So Faith Magole, there was a substitution. Peace Businje goes off, and they bring on Pala Kankunda for blocking abilities. The fact that she's taller and towers up high over this Peace Businje. Faith Magole with the service. The picker from Shamila Karanzi. Up high right there from Akankunda. She goes cross court and picked up a point for Sports Volleyball Club. 12-14 in favor of NDEJJE University. Esther Tumwebaze. This is a moment that calls for calm and collected players. Big time plays are made for big time players. So let's wait and see who is the big time player or is going to produce a big time play in this particular game. But a timeout has been called for this NDEJJE University side. They are leading at 14 and Sports Volleyball Club at 12. So I have a lot of legends who are always watching. I'll shine a light on some of the legends, the likes of Jeff Lwalwanda, who featured for the national team, the likes of Nicholas De Ongera, the likes of Emma Kato in the men's category. For the ladies category, the likes of Astrid Agaba, the likes of Eunice Nwabigaba, the likes of Coach Sheila Omruo Buyungo, really played for their teams and also featured for the national team side. And they really laid their bodies on the line and they helped us in competition over the years. The likes of Eric Ogwang, Coach Nicholas Obek, how many people has he touched? How many has he affected? How many have gotten to touch their first volleyball, their first Mikasa through Coach Nicholas Obek? But Esther Tumwebaze prepares to serve for Sports Volleyball Club. It's another floater. The picker from Sumaya. Surely options right there up high and the ball says outside. Maureen Mamula went for power and pace, but the precision was a little lacking. So 13 for Sports and NDEJJE University at 14. If Sports Volleyball Club makes it 14, we shall be playing up to 16. Remember, your lead is supposed to be up by 2 in order for you to take the win. So playing catch up if Sports. The pickup right there from Belinda, but it is an ace from Sports Volleyball Club. So we are tied at 14 all. That means we are playing game up to 16. So the first one to reach 16. Remember, you're supposed to open up a 2-point cushion. You're supposed to open up a 2-point lead in order for you to be able to take the win. But how about Sports Club? I mean, they had a heart of a lion, the heart of a dog. They kept on hounding and fighting, and I'm not surprised they have gotten a chance. Up high, Maureen Mamula. This time she unleashes, as if to say, enough is enough. She goes up high and clatters it off the block. So we have 15 for NDEJJE and 14 for Sports. She also goes to serve. NDEJJE University with a chance to take the lead. Another substitution right here, and this substitution is for blocking a player who had yet featured for NDEJJE University from the beginning, but she comes off right there. She was playing for Chinawa just a couple of seasons ago in high school, but right now that she is in she has passed the stage of high school, she comes on to feature. That is Nancy Achayo up high with a block, but is it all? No, it is not. So that means NDEJJE University picked up their win. Nancy Achayo came on. She never got action onto the ball, but I believe her presence altered that shot, that attack, considering the fact she was towering up high over the other blockers. So it is high fives and low fives all over for NDEJJE University. They came all the way from Luero and picked up this win, but this win didn't come in the stylish style. They had to play it out onto the fifth stage. Coach Malik Damurida, I would take nothing away from him. He came in and competed at the grandest of stages, and he put up his A game. But I would say, do not go away. We have another game that is looming, that is supposed to happen. That is none other than Sports Volleyball Club will be taking on, rather, the KAVC, the oldest club in the country, will be taking on UCU Volleyball Club. UCU, a team just handed Sports their first loss of the season, so they have been gaining momentum. They are up high right there. Remember, we have NDEJJE in 1, we have Sports in number 2. We have UCU right there, and rubbing shoulders with them is the likes of KAVC. So this matchup is going to mean a lot in terms of standings for this men's side. We shall be back for this for